Welcome to another edition of Fentress Film Session. The Oregon Ducks made a lot of big plays during their 43-29 win at Washington State. Here are the top 10 moments, details, and performances that impressed me the most. Transfer wide receiver Devin Williams is a big-bodied guy at 6'5" with great body control. Let's take a look at how that impacts an offense right here. Williams is facing bump and run man. He's going to dip inside the corner, then push back up vertical, and then break post. You can see right here that Tyler Shough is already throwing the ball before Williams turns to look. The timing on this pass is impeccable. However, the ball is behind Williams. That forces him to turn and twist and make the grab. See it again from this other angle. He turns, twists, makes the grab, and then takes a hit, but holds on to the ball. That is a fantastic reception. During Oregon's long touchdown drive in the first quarter, it faced a 4th and 2 at the Washington State 26. Oregon ran what looked to be an RPO with Chris Hudson going in motion and then running a flat route to the right. Tyler Shough has the option of giving the ball to Thibodeau or keeping it and throwing the pass. Washington State's going to force his hand by getting 2 defensive linemen into the backfield. Based on this still, there's no way this play should work. There's a defender in between Hudson and where he wants to go. There's 2 D linemen in the backfield about to take out Thibodeau and Shough, but no. Hudson is able to avoid the blitzing safety to get to where he needs to be, and Thibodeau ends up taking out both D linemen. Now, to be honest, they both tackled him, but regardless, he took them out. Let's rewind it back. Both D linemen break through. Thibodeau takes them out. That allows Shough to get to the edge and make the pass out to Hudson for the first down. This next play is all about effort and speed. Linebacker Adrian Jackson is going to loop inside on a stunt, but the left guard is going to pick him up pretty well. Washington State quarterback reading to the left sees that nobody is open and feels a little bit of pressure, so he looks to escape. Jackson there in the yellow circle appears to have been taken out of the play. But not so fast. Jackson senses the quarterback's going to take off. He spins away from his blocker and gets himself in position to chase after Delgado, who is pretty quick, but not quick enough. Jackson runs him down. Let's rewind this and watch this again. From this point on, it's just a foot race with a really quick quarterback, but Jackson runs him down like it is nothing. What a fantastic effort by Jackson. Oregon wide receiver Jalen Redd is not a very big dude, but he has big hops and big heart. He's going to run a deep crossing route. Shough is going to throw a bullet. There's a defender in the way. There's a defender on him, and Redd goes up and makes a spectacular grab. From the rear angle, you can see that there's a defender that might have blocked the view of Redd, but it did not matter. He went up fearlessly, grabbed the ball, and held on while being slammed into the turf. Here's another play from the defense. Kvon Thibodeauau, defensive end, is going to rush outside to allow linebacker Noah Sewell to blitz. Both are going to be picked up well. There is a lane there for the running back, but no. Kvon Thibodeauau, while being blocked, reaches out with one arm and grabs the running back, then comes off the blocker and takes him down. What a spectacular display of athleticism and strength. Here is our first look at the offensive line, which had a good game at Washington State. You see the right side there. The right tackle and tight end DJ Johnson are going to block down, allowing the guard and center to pull to the right. Tyler Shough is going to fake passing a swing pass to CJ Thibodeau and instead basically run a quarterback sweep around the right side that is perfectly blocked. Let's check it again. It is not easy for a center to pull like this, yet Alex Forsyth makes it look easy. He gets around and gets in the way of that linebacker, and Shough is off to the races for a nice pickup for the Ducks. Here's some more praise for the offensive line. Remember that deep ball to Jalen Redd to set up the touchdown at the end of the first half? Credit that to the offensive line. First, let's take a look at what Big Sala, they call him at right tackle, does to the defensive end. This just isn't right. He just basically takes him and tosses him like a rag doll. Now let's rewind back and check out the left side. Stephen Jones at left tackle, TJ Bass at left guard. They're both going to be one-on-one with their man, and it looks like they have him until a spin move beats Jones inside. That causes Bass to come off his man to help Jones. By this time, Shough has already realized that no one is open. In fact, he sees the guy who's about to beat Jones and freezes like he's about to escape the pocket. Then when he sees Bass block the guy who beat Jones. He recognizes, oh, now I have more time. He looks up, looks downfield, and what does he see? He sees Jalen Red streaking down the sideline, so he lets it fly. None of that can take place unless the offensive line had provided him with enough time. Credit Bass for coming off of his guy and helping Jones out. Good teamwork there. Let's look at it again at normal speed. This play set up a touchdown to make it 19-14 at halftime. This next play could be regarded as Shuck's best pass of the day. To the left, you have a go outside. You have the slot receiver running out. That's Josh Delgado. You got man-to-man by Washington State. There's not going to be good protection on this play. I've given Oregon's offensive line some credit, but here they got beat. Two guys are zeroing in on Shuck as he looks and waits for the out. He doesn't panic. He stays strong in the pocket and delivers a strike on a deep out to a well-covered receiver while getting hit. Great throw. Here's another impressive display by the offensive line. The right tackle is going to have to get inside that defensive end to wall him off while Shuck fakes to Verdell and then keeps the ball and runs right up the gut. Look at the lane that the offensive line created for Shuck. He recognizes it, he sees it, he bolts right through it, and he is off for another big gain for the Ducks. He had a great day rushing the football, thanks largely to the play of the offensive line. We're going to conclude with more Thibodeau. He is the right defensive end. The offensive line for Washington State is going to mostly all block right so that the right tackle can pull and trap Thibodeau. The play appears to work. Thibodeau appears to be blocked. McIntosh appears to have room to the outside, but no, Thibodeau is going to go under the offensive tackle and get to McIntosh. Let's check it again from the rear angle. You see Thibodeau is going to be blocked, but he goes under the legs of the offensive tackle to get to a confused McIntosh who kind of stuttered there. He probably should have sprinted to the outside, but he did not, and Thibodeau gets the TFL. Okay, I couldn't end there. I have a bonus play for you. I love the blocking on this so much I had to include it. It's pretty detailed here, so bear with me. This is the run play that pretty much iced the game. Let's go through each member of the offensive line along with the tight end. First, the right tackle, George Moore, is going to virtually erase his guy, driving him backwards. Next, right guard, Big Sala, is going to double team with Forsyth on a D tackle, then move up to the second level to get a linebacker. Forsyth will take advantage of that help and drive away the D tackle completely out of the play. Bass, the left guard, is going to put a hand on the defensive tackle to help left tackle Stephen Jones and then go to the next level to get a linebacker. Jones takes advantage of the help, goes about 3 yards inside of the defensive tackle to secure him on the backside of the play. Finally, we have tight end DJ Johnson, who's done a great job blocking through 2 games. He has to get inside the end enough to keep him from running down the play on the backside. He does just enough to slow him down so Travis Dye can hit the lane and get to the 1. Let's watch this again in full speed. I can almost guarantee that they had a lot of fun watching this play in film sessions for the offensive line. Here it is again from the end zone angle. This is what happens when everyone is on the same page and blocking in unison. Huge hole for Travis Dye, who almost scored. Oregon will face some tougher competition as the season goes along. Maybe the North is a bit weak, but this game 2 showed dramatic improvement all the way around, I believe, over game 1. And we're seeing a lot of great individual performances by guys giving extra effort, using extra tenacity to get things done, making special plays. So far, so good for the Oregon Ducks.